Linda from M's Quilts and M's Scrap Bag, and today we're going to do the next one in our series of quilting basics on cutting. I hope if you like my videos you'll like and subscribe. Alright, let's get started. Okay, for accuracy in cutting you are going to want to use a rotary cutter, a mat, and a ruler. Alright, and first up we want to square up our fabric. Okay, so we're going to take our fabric and we're going to take it to the ironing board. We're going to take our fabric and we're going to open it up from the fold. And we're going to press this fold out. I'm going to use steam. Maybe you want to use a little starch. And then we're just going to iron all of our fabric on both sides of that fold. After we've got our fabric ironed, to square it up, we're going to line up the selvage edges. Okay. Just make sure they're both lined up. Okay, so these are lined up and even. That will create a new center where the fold will be. And see how we have a little that's not even here? So we're going to take our ruler. We're going to find our new fold line. And we're going to line up one of the, see if I can get you a better angle here. So it's not all even along this edge now. So we're going to take our ruler, we're going to line up one of the inch marks all the way along that fold line so that we ensure that we're square. And then we're going to trim that uneven edge. Squaring up your fabric like this just makes it so when you cut you don't end up with a weird V where the fold is, because everything is straight. That's why we want to square up our fabric. Okay, so once your fabric is squared up, then you're ready to cut. And when cutting, you're going to want to use the measurements on your ruler, not the ones on your mat. Okay, so if we are wanting to cut a 2.5 inch strip, we're going to look on our ruler and we're going to make sure that the edge of our fabric goes through those dotted lines at the 2.5 inch mark. We don't want it to go on either side. We want it to go straight through that line. Then when we're cutting, we're going to want to use a flat open hand. Keep your fingers away from the edge here. This is a sharp tool. I have my niece who Mary's Garden, my pattern Mary's Garden is named after, and she's always loved to sew with me. And one time she came, she was probably 6 or 7, and she came and she said, "I can do dangerous crafts now." And I said, "Mary, what's a dangerous craft?" She could use scissors. Your rotary cutter is 10x how dangerous your scissors are. It's really sharp. Make sure that you keep it closed when you're not using it. And just keep your fingers away from that edge, because it will cut you and it will hurt. And you don't want blood on your fabric. It's not a nice accessory. Besides having your fingers wide, you can put, they have sandpaper dots you can buy at the fabric store. What I like to do is I just take a hot glue gun and I put some dots in the corners of my rulers and just kind of smush them down. That's a good little cheap grip. Just a little tip. Then we're going to take our rotary cutter and we're going to cut away from ourselves and keep the edge of the blade right against the side of the ruler. And thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. We'll see you next time. Bye.